The Strike Heard Around the World by Ebubechukwu Onyinanya. Hi, I'm Obi. Now, we live in 2017, so we know that a lot of protests and strikes take place. But have we ever wondered what started the whole tradition of sitting and marching? Well, in 1170 BCE, during the 29th year of the reign of Ramesses III, the first strike in recorded history took place at Deir el-Medina, an ancient Egyptian village, where artisans worked on buildings, tombs, and pyramids in ancient settlement Setmat. These events were recorded by the scribe Amenacht on a papyrus leaf. So, this is the only primary resource we have on this event. Now I know what you're thinking. How can a documentary be done on something so old you can't even interview anybody about it? Impossible, right? Well, you guys didn't know that I was a time traveler. At this time, it's about 3 o'clock in 2017. If I travel back right now, I can end up in 1170 BCE with my friend Yanatov, a fellow time traveler. Come along with me. Pew, 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 pew. Welcome to ancient Egypt, person of the future. I'm Yanatov. Hi, I'm Obi. I came to see the labor strike. There the workers are. Yes, I came just in time. I just finished reading about this in my article. We are best to get out of here before they see you. The artisans of ancient Egypt worked night and day to build tombs and pyramids. They were royal workers of the pharaoh. What is the matter, a box? But have you noticed the pharaoh hasn't given us rations? For this entire month we've been working. That is true. I've had to fend for my family on my own. This is unfair. Yes, agreed. Something must be done at once. Workers, royal artisan workers. Our rations have been late once again. There's only one thing to do. We must strike. No one lay another brick until we are given our ration. So this is the part where the scribe Amenacht delivered a formal complaint? Yes, he sent it to the Temple of Administrative Complex of Medicinate Habu. A payment was coming up, but the conditions were just too poor. So they began to march. Yes, now shh. Let's keep watching before they realize you don't belong here. What? I have the little head mask thingy you guys wear. Why are all of you just standing here doing nothing? It's the second month and we haven't received our rations. We're starving. It is my duty as scribe to acknowledge your complaints. I will relay this to the pharaoh.
Corruption and a weakened economy prevented anything from being done, so on the 6th month, the men began marching. to the royal mortuary temple's Tutmosis III, where they stage what will now be known as a sit-in.
We are the royal guards of this temple. What are you artisans doing here? We are hungry, for 18 days have already elapsed in this month. That is not my duty to handle. Well, until it's resolved, we aren't leaving this temple. They continued on like this for many months. They repeated this in the complex of many other temples such as Ramesses II and Seti I. Then finally their complaints were reached by the priests and sent across the river to Thebes. Yes, now let's go to the palace to see the king's reasons. Great Pharaoh, Ramesses III. Yes, Scribe Amenacht, what's the matter? The workers have started something called a strike. They won't work until they're paid. These are their complaints. Oh no, do they not understand my economic state? Perhaps not. I have had to defeat many groups of people to keep control of Egypt, especially sea people such as Philistines, Shedden, Meshwesh, and many more. You are the greatest we've had. I've had 2 great land and sea battles protecting the borders of Egypt, taking invaders as subject in South Canaan. Yes, the heavy cost of these battles slowly exhausted the treasury. Even the Hekla 3 eruption has prevented sun from reaching the ground and arrested global tree growth for almost 20 years. Indeed, very true, but your other advisors shouldn't have ignored the complaints for so long. They are too corrupt and have only been focused on my 30-year jubilee. Yes, congratulations, but what must be done now? See that the rations are distributed. Take some funds out of my jubilee. I must keep my people happy if I want to stay in power. Very well, sire. Finally, rations were distributed, but events of the strike repeated before the end of Ramesses III's reign and other subsequent ones. The workers must be pleased. That's an understatement. We're getting our rations. Yeah! Yes, this is great! Indeed it is. Wait a minute. Who are you? No! Guards! Seize her! Well, that's my cue. See you next time, Egypt. Got a blast!